Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Firdania. I am from Junior High School of Syaichona Cholil Balikpapan, ready to participate in Escimo. Honorable judges, respectable all of the audience and everyone here. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to Allah the Almighty. It's because of Him at the present time I'm standing before you all, joining this English speech contest, and it's such a pride for me. And as a good Muslim, we should always deliver salawat and salam upon our great Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, with the hope that we all get His blessing in the next year after life. Ladies and gentlemen, here I will give my speech entitled Saving the Morality of Our Young Generation. We all have known that young people now are the leaders in the future. It was what Imam Shafi'i had said. And what does it mean? It means that they are our worthy human resources. It means that how good and bad our country will be depends on our young generation now. Why? Yeah, the question is why? Why must we do it? What's the matter with the globalization era? Because in this globalization era, many things such as lifestyle, talks from other countries, from Western countries, can come easily to our country. They can come through the television, newspapers, magazines, Facebook, Twitter, Google, YouTube, and other mass medias. And it is very easy for our young people now to watch them, to read them, and to be influenced by them. It will be okay, it will be alright, as long as if it's the disciplined culture of Western countries that influences our young generation. But on the contrary, it will be such a dangerous thing. It will be such a serious problem if our young generation are influences for the bad influences of this globalization era. And if it happens, what will our beloved country in the future? Of course, our country will be a bad, broken, and mess country, since it will be led by the bad young generation whose minds are contaminated by the bad influences of Western countries. How big and vital is the role of our young generation from the bad influences of this globalization era, so that Mr. Sukarno, our first president, said, "Give me 10 young men and I will change the world with them." Imagine, only 10 young men. Yeah, only 10 young men, and the world will change with them. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the solutions to keep and to save our young people now from the bad effect of this globalization era is by giving them religious education as much as possible. And one way to keep and to save our young people for the better or the worst country in the future is by sending them to Islamic boarding school, where they can learn many things about Islamic attitudes, Islamic laws, and everything about Islam as our way of life. We, however, will never be able to warn, to prevent, and to avoid our young people to watch, to read, and to know and to know other countries' culture and lifestyle all the time. In this case, Islamic boarding school plays its role. Islamic boarding school must educate its students everything that Islam teaches for its believers, so that wherever they are far away from their teachers and their parents watch, the morality and character young people now will not be poisoned by the bad influences of this globalization era. And if all Islamic boarding schools do this, the morality and character of our young people now will be the morality and character of Al-Quran Hadith and our Prophet great Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and will have the attitudes of ta'lim muta'alim. Ladies and gentlemen, I know and I realize that this sounds too ideal for you all, but at least with the role of our Islamic boarding school in Syaichona Cholil Balikpapan, as I have said, our student, our young generation can value which one good and bad, which one they should do and shouldn't do, which one they should follow and shouldn't follow, so that whatever they are far away from their parents and their teachers watch, their morality and character will not be poisoned by the bad influences of this globalization era. And if that's the way our students, our young generation are, we will have a bright human resources for a better countries in the future. Well, everyone, that is all of my speech. I hope it will be useful for you all. Thank you, and finally I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, everyone.